guys, welcome back to Spirit Source Tarot. For the new people, hello, I'm Angie. Nice to meet you. This is my first appearance of 2022. I had to think about what the date was. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to do our daily Celtic cross, Clarified. What I like to do is clarify the cross portion. The challenge stays the same. And then we have here the traditional, how are you feeling, external influences, hopes and fears, which I feel like are one and the same, and then likely outcome. I'm always going to put in our deviant moon corner over there, and that's going to stand for everything that Spirit wants us to know, pay attention to, who is a liar, cheater, stealer around us, and are we self-sabotaging or in any sort of denial. So those are the things we're going to uncover. So let's get our daily reading started. These tend to be really intense. So it's not, I like to just tell everyone to just buckle up for a bit. So let's go ahead. Here we have the 10 of Wands. Okay. So we are literally at the end of trying. We are definitely, fantasizing, considering wanting to be done with the situation. Some of this could be sudden for some people, but I don't think it's sudden because it's 10 damn wands. Okay? This took a while to build up. It's not getting any better, whether or not it's an improvement in communication or just the way in which we carry on. There's one thing to make up, make promises, do well for a short period of time. And then there's another thing to actually implement whatever we're talking about for the long haul. Just seems like there's no hope at this time. 10 of Wands. Just really now starting to say to yourself, I can see myself maybe starting over. From a certain point, not from scratch, but from a certain point, obviously. Starting to fantasize about what it would feel like, how much happier you would be, so on and so forth. Trying to just, when you start fantasizing, what are you doing? You're manifesting, right? Let's look at the challenge. The challenge here is the 4 of Pentacles. This is that peace of mind. This is that security. This is that knowing somebody has your back. This is being able to believe and trust in that person again. And it's the challenge. It's difficult to live with someone who could just possibly be like a roommate, a stranger. Doesn't really have your back. They don't have any duty to have your back. But they should, because of the role that they accepted. The role that they gave you the impression that they were fulfilling. But this is the challenge. Security. Security within your relationship. Okay? Let's look at what is in your mind's eye. What is dominating your thoughts at this time? Oopsies. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. Is dominating your mind. The giving up. This is the giving up part. This is the realizing that, you know what? This person has been consistently lacking. This thing that I've wanted, this real foundation that I've wanted, has been a desire, a craving for the entire relationship. Now you're starting to think back. 5 of Cups. They've been consistent in one area. Hold on, I'm getting a call. Oh my gosh, sorry. Yes, pardon me. Oh my goodness. So, consistently lacking. You've been consistently, feeling a void, feeling unfulfilled. Not completely, but when it comes to security, when it comes to feeling that you have somebody on this earth that you are walking with, that you are doing life with, that has your back. You've been lacking that the entire time. And it's almost a sense of like this person didn't lie to me. They just didn't know what the hell they were talking about. They just didn't, or maybe they had a different idea of, I was going to say for better, for worse, but why not? You don't have to be married to have that sort of pact, have that sort of deal with somebody else. But maybe their vision of it was completely different than mine. It's what this Five of Cups is sort of ruminating and feeling now. It's almost what do you do before you start parting ways? You let go. You let go of any expectation. You let go of any sorts of hurtful feelings. And in a way, you're letting go of what you wanted from them. You let go of that dream from the beginning. Part of forgiveness as well. Let's take a look at the issue. Hierophant. Traditionally a spouse or spousal material, right? Somebody who is noble in the community, respected, sort of is an example of how to be, the way to go. But traditionally spousal material. That's the problem. That's the challenge. That's what it's time for us to walk away from. 10 of Cups. Why? Because we've asked ourselves, can I live without security? We've asked ourselves, can I live without this foundation under my feet? Technically, or outward appearances, I have somebody, but I really don't. Technically, I don't. Because their version of, doing life together, being a union or whatnot, just means, we're just walk side by side and, handle your business. But not when you cry, I hurt. When you're happy, I'm happy. We're not one. We're not joined. We're not a union. We're just almost like roommates. This is the issue, that you want that feeling, that secure feeling, that fulfilled feeling that I give you and you give me. We fill in each other's cups, maybe not equally, maybe not the same way, but I can see it and feel it. Yeah, everybody has their different love language. Some people will mow the yard and do all sorts of landscaping to show you that they love you, right? But that has to mean something to you. That has to fulfill you. I'm pretty sure there's this person's love language is in there somewhere. And if it's a good fit, you'll see it very easily and it'll touch you. But if it isn't a good fit, you'll feel alone. But more has happened here. More has happened than just feeling alone. When you needed this person to have your back, they just weren't there. When you needed them to stand up for you, they weren't. They did not. When you needed them to show up and stand next to you, united as one, they did not. More happened than just a different love language here. So let's take a look at the recent past, shall we? I knew people were like, I knew she was a spectacle. Recent past, King of Pentacles. We gave it a shot. We gave it a good damn shot, too. King of Past. Recent past, King of Pentacles. We both gave it a shot. We both tried to do this to our best extent. We're in the process of detaching. So this is what this energy is feeling here. This is what this Five of Cups is feeling. This is what this Ten of Wands is walking away from. This is what this Four of Pentacles is feeling. We both gave it our best shot, I believe. Maybe not equally again. However, it's just not working. And you've asked yourself, you searched within, can I exist without this firm foundation that I feel like I need? Can I exist without having somebody that has my back, that doesn't necessarily defend me. It's like I'm married to, and I know people throw around best friend, my best friend, but your best friend has your back. Your best friend is in the trenches with you. Your best friend is going to fight for you, defend you when you're not around. This person doesn't do that. You know, 5 of Cups, you've asked yourself, can I live without those things? Because I'm showing up for that person like that, but can I live without it? Recent past, you gave it a shot. Let's look at the near future. Near future is the 4 of damn Cups. I don't think you can. I don't think anybody should. Actually, and those are just my 2 cents, but I don't think anybody should. 4 of Cups, near future. You know what's in store. You know, you got 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups in your future. You know what's in store. That lonely feeling when you're with someone but you're alone. When you're married but you walk alone. When you're in a union, however, this person is out for self. You know, well, you got to take care of yourself. All right, got to go. You're sitting there crying because you've been stabbed in the back by 9 people at work. Got to toughen up. Chin up. They're not feeling shit. I want somebody who are we mad at? Sometimes let's be mad together. Sometimes let's vent and you know, validate feelings and whatnot. They might not mean it, but they're right there with you, understanding how you feel. This person is detached, leaving you unfulfilled near future. So let's go ahead and clarify. We're going to clarify the 10 of Wands. We're going to clarify the issue. Oh, shit. That's a lot of leaving. That's a lot of leaving. I don't know how to hold it in the camera so it doesn't look backwards. But that's a lot of leaving. 10 of Wands is clarified. The issue is clarified by the 6 of Swords. Leaving. Your heart wants to roll out. You're tired of feeling like this. And this relationship is not a brand new relationship. It is not. You've endured this for a long time. You've had several opportunities of where you could have been defended and somebody had your back. Several opportunities this did not happen. You want to leave. You know, and you're making peace with wanting to leave. That's the issue right now. You know, and the challenge is because we don't have that security that we need. We don't feel it. We don't have it. We damn well know we don't have it. Let's clarify what's in our mind's eye. Oh, the truth. The truth and nothing but the truth is in our mind's eye about how we're feeling, about what's on, you know, our mind. We're saying, remember we said to ourselves that this person has actually never showed this, what we're needing. They've never had your back or our back. And I've been there. You know, we might have imagined. I'm thinking to myself, maybe I imagined all this shit. But in actuality, when I look back, maybe I had rose-colored glasses on. When I look back, this person has been consistently detached. I don't know where I got they're going to have my back, because maybe that was traditionally how I thought things would be, what I saw in my parents, other relationships around me, aunts, uncles, what have you. But consistently, when I look back, the truth is this person has never displayed those things. So did I project my image of coupling on them, and then they reflected what they knew? Possibly. The interpretation of being in union was different and we didn't know it. Let's clarify the Hierophant. The issue, the root cause. The root cause is we've been wanting and waiting for this spouse material, that person to show up. Hierophant is clarified. I keep forgetting to say the cards for the people that are listening. Hierophant is clarified by the Knight of Cups. Waiting for this energy, this Hierophant, this spouse material to show up. We've been waiting the entire time. Didn't realize it. At first it was a head scratcher. And then with time and maturity, we realized that Five of Cups, this person has not ever been that. And then we start taking I was going to say secret, but it's not a secret. Then we start just taking a look mentally at their upbringing and surroundings and so on and so forth, and seeing what sort of examples that they have to formulate what being in a couple is. Two different approaches here. We start realizing that. And that's when we start slowly separating. Sorry, the light in here is like changing. There's a window over there. So let's clarify the recent past. Recent past is clarified by Ten of Cups. So when we gave it a chance, it felt good. It always feels good during that time when it hasn't faded out yet. When we were trying to give it a shot, you felt like there was hope. And so again, in your mind, we start seeing things that may be not truly there, but it felt good to imagine a better future. Why not? You had hope. Recent past. You had hope that you guys could do this. Ten of Pentacles clarified by, King of Pentacles clarified by the Ten of Cups. Clarifying the Four of Cups. Near future. Trying to make it make sense in the camera. And it's reversed. Clarifying the Four of Cups and the near future. It's the Death card. There's a lot of leaving and a lot of ending here. Who's supposed to sacrifice an internal need for security? Is wanting security too much to ask? Is it unrealistic when you're in a union to want to feel like you're in a union? Is that something that you want to sacrifice? Is that too much to ask? I don't want to sacrifice that. I don't want to sacrifice that. I don't want to not know whether or not you're on my side. Near future is looking like it's coming to an end. I'm going to clarify one more time. But near future is going to come very, very close to coming to an end. Let's put it that way. Okay? And before I reveal what's over here, and I don't know either, so it's a surprise to me too, darling. Before we do that, let's go ahead and clarify. I don't even know if you can still see the cards. Let's go ahead and clarify the Death card just one more time, because we are talking about a relationship that's been together for a long time. So I know that to never say never. And I also believe in miracles. I believe in prayer. I believe in people. Oh Lord. On that note, let me pick that up. Well, it is reversed. So it's the Five of Cups reversed. It wasn't what I was pulling, but it's the Five of Cups reversed. So that means that these feelings of grief, sorrow, remorse, regret might change. So I'm going to put that here. It was in reverse, which is a good thing. If anything should be in reverse, definitely the Five of Cups, right? So let's clarify the Death card as promised, just to see if there's some hope. I feel like there's some hope. But I feel like there's hope, but the person that's been waiting to feel this sense of security from this person, you might just be with a person that is detached naturally, and I think you're looking back with the Queen of Swords, realizing some things about that sort of personality. You got together, younger, didn't really realize, and like we said, you had your impression of coupling and they came with theirs, and it doesn't mean losing your identity or losing your independence, but they're extremely it's just a very big difference in terms of what's expected, what's required, what each other needs. So clarifying the Death card as promised. And the Death card is clarified. Ah, shit. Oh, by the Eight of Swords. So there is definitely a desire. However, you're torn in our mind a lot. If you're in your mind, there's the Five of Cups up there, and then here we are, Four of Cups over here, trying and looking for a way, just a ray of light, some hope, something. We end up still in the Eight of Swords. Round and round and round and round. What should I do? What should I do? Because it's not like something detrimental, but it is. Because it's almost like you have to kill a piece of yourself to survive in this relationship where you have to, just walk alone. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I need you to have my back, especially when I'm not around. Stick up for me. Look out for me. Am I hungry? Am I this? Am I that? Picking up something to eat, not just, oh, I thought you would have grabbed dinner for yourself. What? He came home with a personal meal? Like, no. That to me is like, that's hurtful. I don't know. I'm just sensitive, I guess. So, how are you feeling about the situation? Of course. And the how are you feeling about the situation place is the Three of Swords. If this isn't accurate, I don't know what is. You're heartbroken. You're heartbroken because it's like, why? Why not just that little piece of emotional connection, exchange, just that missing element of connecting, truly connecting with the other person means so much. And you feel like it shouldn't be taught. I shouldn't have to teach you how to emotionally connect with me. Can you imagine that? How do you do that? That should be the natural pull, the glue, the invisible string. This is my person, and you know it in your heart, and it ain't there in your direction in a way that you can feel it. In any sort of, there's paying bills, yes, maybe that was it. There's, acquiring things, maybe that was it. I don't think so. You've been looking for a way to identify their version of connecting with you emotionally, and it's just not there. How are you feeling about the situation? Three of Swords. You're heartbroken about it. External influence. The Moon. External influence is the Moon. There's underlying... It's so major. What's the word that I want? Intense. There's an intense underlying feeling of separateness. This person has their own world somewhere. They feel things. They have opinions about things somewhere. They're not shared with you. Even to this day, the communication is shallow. It's, hey, how you doing? Oh, I miss you today. Did you miss me? But it's not real. That person could be talking to anyone. There's no difference. Somewhere, external influence, somewhere, this person's real feelings are. Somewhere, this person's real communication is. It has to be your person. You're not a zombie. You're not a robot. You know, somewhere this person gets their feelings hurt, feels stabbed in the back as well, and blah, blah, blah. Those feelings are somewhere. They're just not shared with you. External influence. There's a lot you don't know. You won't know. Why? Because this person is unavailable. Hopes and fears. Three of Cups. We're looking real sketchy right now. I'm just going to have to call it out. We're looking real sketchy over there. Hopes and fears is the Three of Cups. Let me show you something that I don't need to point out, but I will. This is not a good situation. Three of Swords, the Moon, secrets. And then we got the Three of Cups. That leans toward secrets, third parties, external influence, other people's opinion, family, friends, lovers, and, you know, maybe a fear here is that the distance and the inability to connect emotionally is because this person can't commit. Because this person truly can't commit. That problem was there in the past, but I thought we grew out of it. Hope and fear is maybe we can work it out somehow kind of way. We're here in the Eight of Swords about, you know, just looking for a ray of sunshine, a sliver of hope. I don't know what to call those things. You know, the needle in the haystack to show us that there's a glimmer of hope, not sliver, whatever. Hope and fear, if they haven't been able to give you their emotion, their heart, show you, make you feel special, wanted, this and that, because maybe they can't. Because they're still sort of scattered elsewhere. That's deep. Likely outcome. You guys, what in the world when I do these Celtic crosses? Look at this. Likely outcome is the Two of Cups. Likely outcome. Oh, and look at this here. Look at what's going on across the top part here. So the Queen of Swords sort of, I feel like we're seeing an answer to this issue here. We're seeing an answer. We're seeing a freaking answer. Likely outcome is the Two of Cups. And if you look across the top, you got the Five of Cups and the Queen of Swords sort of saying, yeah, this is definitely the damn problem. That this union hasn't been able to come together correctly because of external influences, because this person is slightly divided in terms of how much they can give themselves to a union, how much they want to, how much they can commit. There's a secret here that's glaring. We can't, and that's in the external influences. This person keeps secrets. They keep a piece of their life to themselves. They keep their identity separate from you. They won't totally merge. They won't totally be in your corner. Three of Swords, the Moon, Three of Cups. There's something here that's consistently blocking this union. That's what it is. Let's take a look at the Deviant Moon. I'm pretty sure we're talking for like 2 hours now. Deviant Moon corner. The Chariot. I don't even know how to hold this. The Chariot. The Three of Wands. Damn, we got the Five of Cups 3 times. Twice upright, 1 in reverse. Moving forward, what's the future going to look like? What's the future going to look like moving forward? And I don't think you have the hope that you used to in the recent past, the hope of the Ten of Cups. I don't think you have that hope anymore. I think you've been in this, let's give it a shot. Let's try this. Let's do the counseling. Let's communicate more. Remember what the counselor said? You know, we've been there so many freaking times that I don't think you have that hope anymore. And that's why we're seeing this Five of Cups again. When you're thinking about what does the future look like. Guys, thank you so much for letting me share. I really, really enjoy doing these readings. It's a shame I don't get dressed more often. But anytime I do, I'll use that opportunity to be on camera. Thank you so much for letting me share. You guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you later.